Hello everybody, Abby Stormbaker here, back to you guys in another video, and today I'm going to go over, again, my brand new ball that I got, that I showed you guys in the last video, and my first ever storm ball that came back into my bag. Finally I was able to get another one, and since my other one it cracked, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about how much I enjoy my new ball and how much I have been a fan of my first ever storm ball, and tell you guys a little bit about technology inside the balls. So here we go. We're going to start off by opening up my bag here, and we're going to be starting off by telling you guys all about each bowling ball. And at the end, I have something else I got to show you guys. So, we're going to go off by starting with the TNT. I'm getting the TNT infused very soon to go with the TNT. But this TNT has the E-Trax Solid Plus cover stock with a very unique core called a Torpex core. I am a big fan of this TNT. But right now at my regular center, I'm trying to find out where to stand with it. I'm thinking it's going to be more of like a ball down for my phase 2 or my Axiom or my Summit, because I don't see this as being like a fresh oil ball. I think this is more of like a transitional kind of ball, like a step down from my big ASIMs and my benchmark ball, my phase 2 and my Summit and my Axiom. So I don't see this being exactly a replacement for the Helios. I see this being like a step down from my Helios, because of the cover. I know people keep saying it's supposed to be a stronger Helios. I don't see that with TNT, and for me, I see it more like a step down from my Helios. But you know, I drew it a little bit weaker. I think that might be the other reasons because I drew it weaker. Because I was told to draw it weaker because of how strong the core is inside, but the cover's not as strong. So drawing it weaker, I think it's helping it out in that slot, because for me, it's working good when it's friction, but when it's not a lot of friction, it's not seeing the lane very well. It might also be because the ball's not fully broken in yet. But right now, I'm seeing the TNT as a step down for my phase 2 and a step down for my Axiom and Summit, or any asymmetrical balls that I'm using, like the UFO Alert, and the clone that I'm about to be getting the clone. So I'm going to keep working with it. And seeing if that changes. But right now, that's where I'm seeing it in my bag. As for my first ever storm ball, I'm finally so happy to have this back in my bag. This ball was a staple in my bag for many years, back in 2017, 2018. This was my first ever storm ball, and this ball I had back when I started bowling. I had this ball. I gave it over to my best friend Lone Wave, my cuddle bug, for a bit. And I also gave this ball, my other one before that, to my friend Xeno Eevee. Sadly, unfortunately, after it went back to me from Xeno Eevee, after I gave it to my best friend, my cuddle bug, the ball cracked and the core broke. It was and probably it was due to it being thrown between me, Xeno Eevee, and my best friend, my cuddle bug. So the core sadly broke and the ball cracked. But I got a lot of use out of that original street fight, and thankfully my best friend, my cuddle bug, is gonna have a brand new one, because my PSO Jeff has one new. So I'm gonna get that. She's gonna have a brand new street fight in her bag, in the near future. So luckily for me, I kind of want to take the new one from my brother Jeff, because I wanted my best friend, my cuddle bug, to have that. So I went to the other PSO I do business with in Endicott. His name is Doug. So I went to him, talked to him, and he had a street fight in the shop, plugged. Mostly plugged. The thumb was plugged, the fingers weren't. So I got it. My mom bought it. My mom helped me get it while I was doing crosstown doubles in February, going into March of this year, and I left it there at Doug's shop to get plugged. The finger's plugged, and I went back the following Saturday, picked it up, and I got it drilled there. So Doug did the drilling on this one. So there it is. My Street Fight is back. It's like brand spanking new. And there's the layout. I did a taller pin layout on this one, like my Phase 4 and my Zen and my Zen Gold label. A little bit stronger than my Zen Gold label, my Zen though, because I wanted it to be a little bit stronger because of the cover stock. This is a very rare cover. You don't see this cover on a lot of Storm balls anymore. You only see it. There's only other balls that have the R4S cover stock is the regular Fight, which I am gonna be getting, and the Insight. There was no R4S hybrid bowling ball that was symmetric from Storm. There was an R4S. The R4S hybrid is in the asymmetrical Insight, Storm Insight. The R4S solid bowling ball is in the Fight, which I'm still trying to find a Fight. I had one previously that cracked. I was very upset by that because I wanted to drill it to complement my Street Fight. Now I'm looking around for another one. So hopefully I can find another Fight. I've seen a few around. I found them for $70 the other day. I just didn't have the money to get it. But I'm gonna look around see if I can find a new box one. If not, I'll get a used one. It's either single drill or plugged. But please keep an eye out for me. I'm trying to find one. And like I said, I really want one. And I really want to get my Insight back. And, so, like I said, we're going to go from there. We're going to get up some more stuff done. I'm going to drawing up some more asymmetrical balls that are timid. Like the Tour Dynamics and the, Ion Pro and UC3. I'm going to draw up the UC3 for urethane as well. Maybe a hot cell, you know, try to get in some urethane in my bag that I'm going to need. And some more low-end symmetrics like Hype Solid, Hustle USA, so on and so forth. So, like I said, I'm very glad to have my Street Fight back. But I'm going to be using it a lot in league and tournaments. And I can't wait to see what the Storm Fight's going to do when I get my hands on that. And see what the Storm Insight's going to do, and I can finally get a Storm Insight in my bag as well. Big, huge fan of the Street Fight when I had it. Big, huge fan of this one because this one has more pop than the old one because of the way I drilled it. So, I'm seeing more continuation, more pop down the lane on my new one than my old one. My old one I drilled, I think I drilled it a little too strong, so it was not having as much pop as this new one has. So I can tell you guys, when you drill a bowling ball, make sure that you're getting what you want out of it. Like if you're drilling a reality and you want to see smooth, controllable shape, make sure you drill it strong. If you want more pop down the lane on the reality, make sure you drill it weaker with a taller pen, or drill it to have ask your PSO what would be a good layout choice for more pop down the lane on an asymmetrical reality, depending on knowing your PAP, your positive access point. For me, with my positive access point, being a two-handed lefty with a thumb, I get the more balls to pop off the spot if I drill them with taller pens. Like my Street Fight there with a taller pen, my Zen Gold label, stuff like that. So, like I said, I'll go get my Zen. Actually, I'll get one of my balls with taller pens to show you guys what I mean. Actually, I'll probably try my reality check here. I think my reality check's right here. I can show you guys with the reality check. Yeah, here we go. I'll show you guys with the reality check, because I don't feel like going to get my Zen right now. Or my Zen Gold label, because they're in the closet. I don't feel like digging in there right now. I can just grab something that's the same layout as them, but asymmetric. So, my more taller pin layout is on my reality check and my Supernova and my Zen and Zen Gold label. See, there's the pin. See how tall it is? So, I like, with the taller the pin, I get more pop off the spot. So, my Zen Gold label, I did taller pins, they have more pop. So, if you have a bowling ball you really like that's asymmetrical or symmetric, talk to PSL if you want to get more pop or spot about how to drill it. Jeff recommended me this layout because I wanted more pop off the spot with some of my asymmetrical balls, because I was finding out that when there would be not enough oil, they would just ooze up all the energy and burn up all the energy because they were too strong. So drilling them weaker, I can fill them longer in a block because they're not burning up all the energy. So I can get probably 2-3 games out of this ball before I've changed balls. If I keep the service the way it is, because right now I have it lane side, I could probably get maybe 2.5 games out of it, depending on how the lanes are going to be. But I've been a big fan of the GI check. Still love it. I'm gonna definitely might do a second one in the future. I got my best friend Ricardo bought this for me for an anniversary gift, and I've had it all this time. And they came out with the Hush Reality Pro are the 2 new Reality releases after the OG Reality. So after doing the OG Reality, I'm gonna be getting the Hush Reality Solid and Pro. And I've been a big fan of the Reality line, so I can't see what those are going to do on the lanes for me coming up. And finally, since I guys just show you guys the Reality check, because like I said, I was just trying to show you guys the layout that I've been using on my bowling balls to get more pop. I'm going to show you guys one of my other newest additions into my arsenal that my best friend Club gave to me yesterday. I just didn't get a chance to do a video last night because I was extremely tired after working the other night at work on Sunday. I was just too tired yesterday to post because work was hectic on Sunday night, so I didn't get a chance to post yesterday. So that's why I'm posting now before I go to work tonight, and I'll try to get maybe another post out tomorrow if I can. But anyway, my newest addition to my bag. Sadly, my UC3 cracked, my old one, so I'm gonna get a brand new UC3. But we are starting to add urethane in the bag. I was trying to start urethane in the bag with the UC3 that I had previously, but it cracked. But we are actually finally trying to add more urethane. Finally started to add urethane in the bag again. Finally, my best friend Ricardo gave me over the Zenyu. She didn't like what it was how it was drilled for her and rolling her bag, so she gave it over to me. So now I am going to take this Zenyu, I'm going to get it re-drilled for myself, and I'm going to put it into my bag, and I'm going to use it. I think this was drilled too strong for her, because it's burning up all its energy, and it's not coming around the corner a lot for her. So I think for me, I'm going to get this thing re-drilled, and I'm going to put this in my arsenal. Zenyu is a very good ball. I've seen a lot of good reviews on it, how much pop it has in the back end. So, and it's in very good condition. So, I'm definitely going to be taking a look at the Zenyu. I'm going to get it to the shop as soon as I can, and I'm going to get some holes in it. I am a big fan of the Zen Soul, the Zen Master, the Zen Gold label. Can't wait to see what the Zenyu is going to do for being urethane. I have not thrown urethane in a very long time. The last urethane ball that I had was my pitch purple one that cracked. So I'm going to try to get a pitch purple back in the future. I loved that ball. It was very, very, very good ball. It was very smooth and controllable for a urethane ball, and I loved it. Unfortunately, it cracked on me. So that was the last urethane ball that I had. I'm definitely going to try to get that back. So the Zenyu, I'm very excited to see what it's going to do. I'm hoping to God it can work for me on some house shots and on some sport patterns. So this is going to be the first urethane ball going back in my bag. I'm going to draw a UC3 up, and then I'm going to try to find some more urethane as well, like the Hot Cell, Pitch Purple, Fast Pitch Black, so on and so forth. I'm going to get the IQ78U definitely in my bag as well. So, without further ado, buddy, we'll see you all next time. Abby Stolbecker signing out. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And happy Monday. Peace.